Episode 14, week 14 usage. And as usual, the setup at home is in the notes below. I am now back at work and using the car, so the mileage is up to 3,573 miles, which is 24 miles completed for the week, and we've done 1,712 miles since the start of the 2020 logs. Generation meter is now reading 29,655 kilowatt hours. That's 72 kilowatt hours generated for the week and 666 kilowatt hours since the start of the 2020 logs. The Eddi readings are exactly the same as last week because we've put nothing into the Eddi from excess solar. There's two reasons for that. The first one is there's not been as much solar as there has been, and secondly, we're now on completely self-powered on the Tesla powerwall, so we're maximising not charging at night. On Sunday day, Octopus announced that the price per kilowatt hour was in negative costs from the time of 10:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. As a result, we pulled 71.8 kilowatt hours through the day, and that was through charging the battery, it was through charging the hot water fully up, and also we gave the house a good blast with central heating from the 12 kilowatt boiler. And we did waste a lot of electricity by using the boiler all day, but it was mainly just to save money. If you're getting given electricity or being asked to use electricity, you have to take full advantage of it. Moving on to the imports, the smart meter is now reading 7,541 kilowatts. That's 227 kilowatt hours used for the week and 4,950 kilowatt hours since the start of the 2020 logs. Moving on to the Tesla weeklies, it says we've used 280 kilowatt hours of home usage. We've had 69.1 kilowatt hours from the solar. We've got 57.1 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, and we pulled 228 kilowatt hours from the grid, with 3.7 kilowatts going back to the grid. And we'll run quickly through the dailies. On Monday, we pulled 40.5 kilowatt hours from the grid, with 0.5 going back. We got 8.1 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We produced 6 kilowatt hours from the solar, and we had a home usage of 40.4 kilowatt hours. On Tuesday, we pulled 22.9 kilowatt hours from the grid, with 0.5 going back. We got 11.5 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, which is the most of the whole week. We produced 8.2 kilowatt hours from the solar, and we had a home usage of 33.2 kilowatt hours. On Wednesday, we pulled 34 kilowatt hours from the grid, with 0.4 going back. We only got 5.3 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, which was the least of the week. We pulled 6.2 kilowatt hours from the solar, and the home usage was 36.6 kilowatt hours, so only just over what we pulled from the grid. On Thursday, we pulled 16.3 kilowatt hours from the grid, which was the least of the week, with 0.8 going back. We got 8.9 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, so some of that would have been from yesterday's charge. And we had 11.9 kilowatt hours generated from the solar, and we had a home usage of 27.8 kilowatt hours. On Friday, we pulled 12.1 kilowatt hours from the grid, with 0.6 going back, so that was the least we pulled from the grid all week. We got 5.8 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We produced 12.6 kilowatt hours, which was the most of the week, and we had a home usage of 21.5 kilowatt hours. On Saturday, we pulled 30.4 kilowatt hours, which is quite a lot compared with the rest of the week, with 0.4 going back. We got 11.5 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We produced 9.1 kilowatt hours, and the home usage was 39.5 kilowatt hours. And finally, the Sunday that we spoke about before, we pulled a massive 73 kilowatt hours from the grid, and most of that was during the negative price period, so we were paid to take this 73 kilowatt hours. We had 0.4 kilowatt hours going back, we got 6.1 kilowatt hours from the powerwall, but we also generated the most power from the week from solar at 15, and the home usage was 81.5 kilowatt hours. And finally, just to keep everything normal, we had 4.35 kilowatt hours from the gas, which was a weekly cost of £1.33, and now our 2020 total cost for gas, and that's including the VAT and the daily charge, of £18.49. As usual, thanks for following the videos, and please like and subscribe.